Our shift focus over to the big story of the day. It's a big political breakthrough as Hamas has now accepted the US President Donald Trump's 20-point Gaza peace plan, and perhaps partially so. They have expressed willingness to release all Israeli hostages to begin with. While some aspects remain under negotiation and in areas of grey, Hamas has also shown readiness to transfer Gaza's administration to an independent Palestinian technocratic body, hinting at a transitional governance model. Even as Trump urged Israel to halt bombing, warning that continued strikes could threaten hostage recovery efforts. 7 people, including 2 children, have lost their lives in fresh strikes conducted by Israel against Gaza. Trump has called the deal nearly done and thanked mediating countries for their role. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi in India has welcomed the proposed peace plan by Donald Trump, calling it a significant step towards ending the conflict. Listen in to the announcement made by the US President.
I want to thank the countries that helped me put this together: Qatar, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, and so many others. So many people fought so hard. This is a big day. We'll see how it all turns out. We have to get the final word down in concrete. Very importantly, I look forward to having the hostages come home to their parents and having some of the hostages, unfortunately, you know the condition they're in, come home likewise to their parents, because their parents wanted them just as much as though that young man or young woman were alive. So I just want to let you know that this is a very special day, maybe unprecedented in many ways. It is unprecedented, but thank you all, and thank you all to those great countries that helped. We were given a tremendous amount of help. Everybody was unified in wanting this war to end and seeing peace in the Middle East, and we're very close to achieving that. Thank you all, and everybody will be treated fairly.
With the story getting in breaking inputs as Israeli security officials are drafting a list of Palestinian prisoners who could be freed in exchange for the hostages that are part of this entire deal. This is what CNN News 18 is learning, that Israel is currently negotiating the order to prepare a dispatch delegation to hold talks with implementing what Donald Trump had proposed for the Gaza peace plan. Most likely, the talks will now happen in Egypt. But what we can tell you is that Israel is currently preparing a list of those prisoners of Palestine who will be now swapped with those hostages that will be released by Palestine or by Hamas rather, because remember there are 48 prisoners, hostages in the Hamas custody. Over 20 of them are believed to be dead, in fact. But as of now, what we can tell you is that Israel has already started chalking out the names of all of those Palestinian prisoners who they will be releasing. Siddhant joins me on the phone line with more details. So Siddhant, walk us through what are the next steps now to look at, and what will it take for Israel to stop bombing, given that they have just now orchestrated an attack against Gaza?
Well, that's right. So there are 2 key takeaways. One, that Israel is also preparing for next round of talks as far as prisoner swap is concerned. So Israel is preparing a list of Palestinian prisoners who could be freed in exchange for the hostages as a part of the deal. And the second takeaway, Akanksha, is that this time the venue is not Doha. The venue is in Egypt. So Egypt is going to host the first round of talks after President Trump's implementation of 20-point peace plan in Gaza. So all we know is that the Israeli teams will be going to Egypt perhaps by today evening, and there they are going to hold talk, and Egypt will be the host for the talks, and then there could be an announcement as far as hostage release is concerned, and Israel will also release the Palestinian prisoners as per
Stay with me,
20-point Gaza.
We are getting in more breaking inputs on this.